Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Kathleen Horvath. I'm a business feng shui master astrologer and the creator of the TimeBlazr business management system. And I have a guest on my channel today, and her name is Gail Knott, and she's an expert marketer. And the name of her company, excuse me, is Take Win Coaching. I'm going to let you say a few words in just a second, but I want to tell people why we're kind of here. And it's really about period 9 and ChatGPT. And I actually reached out to Gail because she is an expert marketer, and she's, leaps and bounds ahead of me as far as getting on board with this new technology that I think would be so helpful for many of my clients. And so I thought it would be a great idea to have Gail come on. And we actually pulled together, we're just making a little bit of announcement to a program that we're going to be doing. But Gail, I want to first let you tell us a little bit about your background of coaching and how it evolved to in all of the evolutions that you've had to do in the tech world just in these last few years. So if you just tell us a little bit about your background.
Sure. I started out my career as actually a web programmer. I'm not sure if you know that, Kathleen. I was a computer science major. Yeah, I was a computer science major in school. And this web thing came out. I'm like, this is fascinating. This is what I want to learn how to program. But back then, colleges didn't teach web programming, so I had to learn on my own, buy books, go to the junior colleges that did have the classes, and start out as a web programmer. Did that until the dot bust after, unfortunately, 9/11, and found myself like, what do I really want to do? Out of a whim, I became a massage therapist. And that's probably when we met, was when I was a massage therapist.
It was.
And I know how to market. I know how to grow things. I built my massage business. It was full within 3 years. And then I built up a wellness center. And of course, I had to bring in clients for the wellness center and learned how to market, not just myself, but how do I market the 40 practitioners in my center. I learned social media. I already knew how to make a website. I learned how to network. I learned email marketing, just because you kind of had to do that. As you all know, having a business owner, you get to wear all the hats. And I loved it. That was my favorite part of the business. After that next recession in 2009, I decided to go full force into social media because that was the hot thing. How do you use social media for business? And my practitioners were asking me, well, how are you using it? And while I was figuring out what to do with this wellness center that was having a difficult time during the recession, my social media business was taking off. That side hustle became the full-time business. And continued doing that until my husband, who has a business coaching practice, wanted support of marketing his business, decided to go in with him. And now I do business coaching with an emphasis on sales and marketing. And because I've always appreciated web technology, when ChatGPT and other AI programs came out there, I was fascinated and immediately jumped in and figured it out as I went. And now it's been one of my favorite tools. As I was telling Kathleen, ChatGPT is like my second brain. When I want to brainstorm ideas, if I'm having writer's block, it's been my tool. Because even though I do have a business partner technically with my husband, I'm in charge of marketing. I am the marketing department for our business. And who do I go to when I'm trying to come up with ideas for marketing? Not necessarily my husband. now ChatGPT of right. How do I word this? What do you think about this? Right. And it's been a great tool for me to use.
Yeah. Well, it also, I consider myself somewhat of an artist as well. And it's looking at that blank piece of paper or that blank canvas, or as an author as well, it's like looking at that blank sheet and that idea is just not coming to you. And I feel that I'm an okay writer. I don't really consider myself exceptional, but that's what copywriters are for. But we are at a very interesting time in technology and history, if you will. One of the things that I'm very excited about collaborating with you is that we are in this big seismic energy shift. So as a astrologer, feng shui master, and then a favorable timing expert with my TimeBlazr, this is really a perfect time, especially for those who are maybe a little bit intimidated by the technology, because here's some things you should probably lend an ear to what's happening in period 9. Technology, what we see today, even with ChatGPT, this is the infancy of it, even though it's been around for a while. But, I'm sure you all remember back in the day when there was voice recognition when it first came out. And I think it was called Dragon Voice or something. I can't even remember. But do you remember how you had to train it? And, you would say, the sky is blue, and it would come out. Go pick up the kids, or there was like such a disconnect. Well, we're in the infancy of ChatGPT, but as technology does, it will build on other platforms to help us do what we want to do. So it is a tool that is very much on the rise. Where it's going to go in this 20-year cycle of period 9, and period 9 is all fire. So for those of you who have ever seen, for example, even on the news, maybe a forest fire, you see where these little sparks of fire will start, and the wind will come and it will take it to and all of a sudden the whole mountain is lit up with fire. Well, that's really what this is about. It's about visibility, and your visibility, and how you're going to want to show up. But let's face it, as a solopreneur, or someone with a very small team, as you said, Gail, like, you have to do it all. So you have to be very strategic about your time and how you use it. So if I could just share very quickly, I'd love to show our viewers here the TimeBlazr. Let me just back over there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is just a real quick overview, but the thing that I want people to understand, that this calendar is a personalized calendar, and it's based on your birth information. So we'll be explaining this. This is really just a quick announcement, but we are going to be having a free webinar that's going to be coming up very soon in the next couple of weeks. But we're going to be not only using ChatGPT, but we're also going to be looking at how you can actually do a launch using these two tools. So really it is, I'm going to say, the yin and yang of business, if you will, that you already will have, a good business idea. This is not about creating your business. This is if you already have a business, or you would like to even start a business, but you have an idea that you want to launch. We're going to show you how to find that best launch day. So, basically you're going to want to look at, a green day. Let's just, open up today, and it will take you right to the day, and it'll tell you like where to go. It's like a little bit of a roadmap on your calendar, and these stars that you see, it's personalized to this particular person. So what you see on the screen here may not necessarily be what your TimeBlazr would reflect. But there's a lot of cool things in here where you can do searches to look at a number of different ways, like show me all the success days, or show me all my launch days. So again, we will get into it, but here's the big takeaway. It's personalized to each individual. It's a bit of a roadmap to help you. And, just like any software, and you'll find that out with the ChatGPT as well, you may not use 100% of it, especially right away. So we are really looking for those people that are a little bit intimidated by the technology, but are willing to step up to it, because you know what? It's going to be coming very, very, very quickly. And those who stay abreast with it are going to be on the winning side of it, because technology does move very, very fast. And period 9, this seismic shift, is officially happening in February of 2024. So what we would like to do is help you get ready, get your business, really get some of those funnels written, and then choosing a good launch date to go ahead and deploy your fabulous product, services, or programs. So this is great if you're launching a website, you're publishing a book, you've got a program, you've got an event, you've got an article that you want some visibility on. It really will help that solopreneur learn some very interesting ways to market their business. So there's people that will just do standard, I got this done and I'm going to launch. Well, that's one way of doing it, but a better way would be do all of the work that Gail is going to teach you, and then I'm going to teach you how to personalize your dates so that you will get the biggest response by having it be launched on a good day. So, Gail, do you want to add anything to that on what some of the things we're going to be talking about during the free webinar, which, by the way, is going to be on the 24th, we decided, right? The 24th of May. So it's coming quick. That's another period 9 emphasis I want everyone to really, as a takeaway, period 9 is quick. So you don't want to progress over perfection. I'm going to leave it at that. Go ahead, Gail, if there's anything else you'd like to add. But GPT, because I'm going to be learning along with you, by the way, because we're going to teach this old puppy some new tricks, and I can't wait. I am so excited. What you showed me already, it's just like I got champagne going through my veins. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's funny because I made the assumption that, oh, this is out, everyone's using it now. And I made a video for my clients thinking, maybe they don't know how to use this. So I did that, sent it to my clients, and they're like, oh, thank you so much, because I haven't even logged in yet. I've heard about it, but I was a little intimidated, didn't want to try it. But once they just saw a video, not even me showing them live, which is what we're going to do in this program, is we're actually going to go live together. You will get the recording, of course, but we're going to go live together and show you step by step how to use TimeBlazr, how to use ChatGPT, and be able to create the schedule and create your online marketing, your social media posts, your sales page, your landing pages, your email follow-up. Even the email that we sent to our list today was written by ChatGPT, of course, edited, and we'll show you how to work through that. But that's what I'm really excited about, and it's why I love working with small business owners, is that we have so much knowledge and so many gifts that we can share to the world. And if we can just support each other, hold each other's hand, get through this, then that we can make this big impact in our community. As an example, I moved into an older house last year, and we have plaster walls. I still have pictures I have not hung up yet because I'm afraid to use the anchoring tool I'm supposed to use for the plaster walls. And I asked my husband, can you just show me once? Just show me how to use that tool to put the anchors in, and I will hang everything up. And he hasn't done it yet. But I'm a kinesthetic and visual learner. I need you to hold me through this process. And that's what we're going to do for the people who are able to join us, to either join us on the free webinar, and then if it's the right fit for you, join us for the program.
Yeah. And, you made a very good point about, helping each other. That is such a period 9, representation comment, because it is about community. It is about, and I am even going to say it was some of the things about period 9. It really is about women empowerment. So we are going to be seeing lots of shifts in power, that there's going to be more women in leadership roles. We're going to see a lot of big change. And one of them is going to be, again, this women empowerment as well as tech. So for those of you who, because truthfully, when I called Gail the other day, it was like, oh my gosh, I just I need to write funnels and all of that. And when you pulled up this tool and we did, really short prompts, I was amazed. But again, then, when I opened up my own account, it was like, not what I know. So that's why we're going to do this little program, because we are going to get you unstuck. And I think when you have the confidence, you can do anything. So we want to give you the confidence that the tools that you're going to be learning is going to be the start of you taking control of your life, of your business. And Gail and I have known each other for a long time. We've known each other professionally, but because of our long connection, it also became a friendship. So, Gail and I like to have fun. We're two women that we work hard, but we play fun. I'm not going to say we play hard, because those days are over for me. But it is something that I think it's important for us to understand, that period 9 is also about using your time wisely, because what will fire do if it doesn't have fuel? It will extinguish. It will go out, and then you aren't visible. Let's face it, the fire element is either the sun up in the sky or a candle. And if, on a very cloudy day, you don't see the sun is always there, but you're not visible. And we want to help you with that visibility. And especially for those who feel like, oh my gosh, you've given up because you can't keep up with, I got to write the sales funnel and, do all the other stuff that I need to do. And then what about work? So yeah, this is, you're going to have to invest a little bit of time and a lot of heart, and we're going to be there to help you along the way. So we're going to show you some pretty cool things on the 24th. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about real quick what we're going to be doing on that day. We're going to be doing like I said, a free webinar. I'm going to be doing a navigation of the software so you can see a little bit more in depth than just that little peekaboo that I just showed you. And then Gail, if you could just tell them real quick what you're going to be teaching during that time, and then we'll give them the details about when we're going to be doing that and all that.
Right. So before you can use ChatGPT to create and launch your program, your offer online, we want to make sure you understand the different parts of the sales funnel process, what's called the sales funnel process, because as people are online, they're busy. So how do you break through that noise to the right people? Not necessarily contributing to the noise, but doing it in a way so the right people can find you and be able to support you or sign up with you. So we'll go through what goes into an effective sales marketing process online that attracts your ideal clients. And then we'll go into the basics of what ChatGPT is and what it's not, because it is still a situation. We want to be cautious. It is new technology. We're not quite totally sure what's going to happen a year from now, 5 years from now using this, but we do know what's possible now and doing it in a safe and effective manner for your business.
Right, right. And, you and I both are very we have, I believe, spiritually based conscious businesses. Like, we do care about the people that follow us. We do care about what they do. It's that whole triple win, like what's good for you and what's good for the world at large, and then what's good for ourselves as well. So those are the type of people we love working with. And, if you are someone who is a little bit intimidated by technology, I'm telling you, you got two women here sitting that are gonna handhold you through a lot of this. So that's going to be pretty exciting for those of you. So what I'm saying is, if you're thinking about giving up because it's just too much effort, and you've got gifts to share, come to the free webinar and let's have a conversation about that instead, okay? Because this world, as you know, needs a lot of balance. And so we're looking for people who actually do that in some shape or form, brings wellness, balance, harmony into the lives of their clients, and want to live that life outside of work as well. So it is, when we say work-life balance, we know probably since COVID, that threw out the window. So now we have to find new ways of finding that. And I believe, and I think Gail does too, that saving time and being most efficient, time is precious and it goes by so quickly. I mean, really, when you think about it, 3 years ago when this all started, it was like, oh my gosh, but time really went pretty quick. And a lot of people lost a lot, livelihood, they lost loved ones, and there's been a lot of shifts. So, and making those hard decisions is a part of, I believe, the metaphysical side as well. So this is a moment in time to literally release the earth energies of this period 8, so we can ascend into this more, I'm going to say, the more spiritual, technological side of your business. And, yes, there's things that, in period 9 that aren't going to be so lovely either, but we're going to stay on, we're the good guys. We're the good gals. So we're looking forward to helping you there. So, anyway, so we are going to be going live on the 24th, and that's going to be at noon, Eastern, which is 9:00 Pacific. And then check your local times if it doesn't fit within those 2 time zones, because we kind of serve clients all over the planet. So just check your local times for that. And if you could definitely put into the comments below, what is your biggest fear about ChatGPT? And what is the biggest problem that you're facing right now of your business? That would be 2 things that are going to really help you. Awareness is the first step, right? So those would be the 2 things that I would be getting prepared for. And I think that's what we should kind of be looking forward to. Any closing comments, Gail?
No, I think those are great ways to start the process of moving forward, because it's not about like staying stuck and holding still and clenching tight on the challenges that you may be facing. Is to voice it, to type it out, to release that, start the process of releasing it. And if you're not already on either of our lists, you can also let us know, whether through a comment or sending us a private message, and we'll make sure that you get all of the registration information to join us live.
Absolutely right. That's correct. So, in closing, go ahead and hit that like button if you liked what you heard today, and tell us what you liked about what you heard today. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and please share. We would love if you're hearing when you're having a coffee or something like, "Oh, I'm just so I'm not." That's it. I'm not tech savvy. If you hear that, send them on over, and I assure you they will get value out of it. So, all right, well, we will see you on the 24th, and you'll be hearing from us. So go ahead and reach out to us, and we'll be talking to you soon. So we'll see you on the 24th. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.